Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to all the pickups of October 2017. So we're gonna have a look at items that you donated to our YouTube channel, sponsored stuff that companies sent us for a video review, and also items that I purchased mostly off eBay because I live remote and everything has to be shipped anyway. So most of my purchases are from eBay. So the first two items are from Banggood. This is the Chewy Lapbook 14.1, and I asked if I could have one of these units for our channel. It has a very good IPS screen and it's affordable. What's not to like? I have reviewed this machine already. The other product they sent us was this EXP GDC Beast external graphic card dock. They suggested this and it made a lot of sense. I asked around for a laptop with a broken screen and we hooked up an external graphics card. Compatibility is a bit of an issue, but if it works, this is a really cheap way of boosting the gaming performance of your laptop. There's also a video review of this already. A lot of you found using external graphics cards on a laptop quite interesting, and I also found it interesting, so I made a few purchases. The first one is the power supply. Now, we used an standard PC ATX power supply in the video, but you can get a dedicated power supply, and this one is the one you need to get. It's from Dell. This is a huge power brick. I believe it's for one of these Dell Optiplex machines, and it supplies 12 volts with a power rating of 18 amps, and it's got this 8-pin connector which plugs into the external graphics card dock. So very likely you'll see this in a future video. I'm still waiting for an express card adapter, but once that has arrived, I'm just going to find a laptop with an express card slot and we'll do a video. And this is another purchase to do with external graphics cards. We can't really see it, it's all wrapped up. I don't want to open it up yet, but this is an enclosure, basically a case where you can put in the external GPU dock and your graphics card. So it just makes it look a little bit neater and not as ghetto as the setup we had in the video project. And I got a few brushes. This is just a standard paintbrush from the supermarket. Works really well. A lot of you recommended getting one of these. You saw me using the dustbin brush. And I also got these off eBay. Apparently these are ESD safe brushes. Not quite sure what makes these safe compared to the other ones, but look, peace of mind. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, but I've got a few more brushes to keep those retro parts nice and clean. And we got a really awesome donation from Brandon. He's from Victoria, Australia. Firstly, he sent us a processor. It is the Core i7-2600. It's already in a custom-built machine and it will be used in various projects in the future. He also sent us some RAM. We've got some DDR3 memory, 4 gigs in total. And I really like these ones, these low-profile RAM sticks, because you can use any CPU cooler without running into height issues. We also got a few graphics cards. This one is an AGP video card. It's a Radeon, there you go, 3650 with 512 meg of memory, so that's awesome. And we have a nice low profile video card. This is an Nvidia Quadro, and the model is, it's a Quadro 600, so really looking forward to using that. And he didn't stop there, he also gifted us a copy of The Witcher 3 from GOG, so that will be used in future videos for benchmarking, basically to see how a certain machine handles the game. So Brandon, thanks heaps for the donation, very much appreciated. And I also got a couple of copper shims in various sizes, differing in terms of thickness. Now, the plan was to use them with the Radeon 9700 Pro or 8900 Pro to repair or tune the cooling. The video cards have a metal shim around the die area which is too tall and the cooler doesn't make proper contact, so they used thermal pads, but you can use metal shims. But ultimately I decided to just remove the metal shim all around it, so I've actually got no use for these at the moment, but they will just get stashed away. You never know when they come in handy. There will always be a project down the track where these find a good use. And here we have a donation from Peter. Now this package made quite a trip. It comes all the way from Europe, from Austria, Vienna to be precise. This is a very interesting video card. It's a Geforce 2 Pro, but it's from Gainward, and it's the golden sample. It's got some high rated fast memory running with 4.5 nanoseconds and 64 megabytes of DDR memory. The card has a bit of a story. It needs a bit of TLC. The original cooler is no more, and he told me to just benchmark the card first, like it is, with a just putting a fan nearby, and then maybe having a go at removing this cooler and putting on one of these aftermarket coolers. But yeah, looking forward to benchmarking this card and seeing how much faster it is compared to a normal GeForce 2 Pro. So yeah, Peter, thank you so much for sending us this video card to our channel. Highly, greatly appreciated. And I'm really pleased to talk about this video card. A real highlight. We've come quite a way. So the other day, Gearbass, they contacted me and wanted to work with us, and I said, look, a lot of my viewers, they saw this video using a small form factor machine. It's the HP Elite 8200, and a lot of them wanted to see the GTX 1050 in that machine rather than the GT 1030. So I asked them, hey, what about a video card? Can you send us? And they came through and shipped us the Geforce GTX 1050 Ti. This is a version from Colorful, the iGame edition. There is a video already out and about. I'm not sure if it's been live by the time you see this. Check the description for details, for a link basically. Now this is a full height video card, and obviously it doesn't fit into the HP 8200, which is a small form factor size. So in the meantime, I built a custom gaming machine with a faster processor and more RAM. However, we will still check out this video card in the HP using these parts. So what I've got here is a PCI Express riser card. So basically, this will let me use any video card in our small form factor machine without having to pull out the motherboard. This just connects to the motherboard, and then you plug in the video card onto this connector. I bought a second one because they're quite cheap, and in case one fails, I've got a backup. And I also got these power adapters. This basically plugs into one of the SATA power plugs. The HP does not have Molex, and it doesn't have a 6-pin power connector, and this video card does have a 6-pin power connector, so we need one of these. So this plugs instead of a SATA hard drive, and it gives us a 6-pin PCI Express power on the other end. And I bought a few sound cards. This one is from Ensoniq. It's the Vivo 90dBA, and I believe this is an OEM version that comes out of a HP or Dell or something like that. It's not the best sound card, but it's a card I didn't have before, and I definitely want to check it out. I believe this is one of the, might have been the version before the Ensoniq Audio PCI, so it will likely share a lot of similar features with that card. We have another sound card with the Oriel Vortex chip. This one is from Turtle Beach. It's got the logo here, and it's a TP400. So I believe I've got a few of these already, but this is one of the best Windows 98 sound cards. So you can't have enough. Whenever I spot one at a good price, and I bought all these sound cards together, so I'm combining the shipping. So whenever I see one of these, I usually grab it. And we have another sound card with the ESS audio drive chipset. This one uses the ES1869F, very similar to the 1868F. The main difference is this can do a higher sample rate under Windows, I believe 48 kilohertz, and it has some 3D effect chip inside, but this only works under Windows. So for DOS gaming, there is basically no difference compared to the ES1868F that I've done a video on recently, so you should get the exact same experience in terms of how it sounds, and also how the DOS software and the DOS mixer and all of that, how that works. And we have one more sound card, and this one really surprised me because it arrived boxed with a few accessories inside. So this is the Televideo Multimedia Telesound 3D, so let's have a quick look inside. So there's a CD here, drivers for Windows NT OS 2, as well as DOS, Windows 3.1 and Windows 95. There's a warranty sheet. And here we got the actual sound card. So this one has a chip from Ati 82C931. This is a chipset. I don't have any sound card, so that's really awesome. So we've got, what have we got here? We've got a wavetable header, connector for an optical drive, CD audio in. There seem to be a few jumpers that configure speaker out and line out, the usual stuff, game port. So yeah, you will definitely see me doing a review on this sound card in the near future. And I got a few more video cards. These are all Ati Radeon cards. Now, the names are a little bit all over the place. They go under the name of Rage 6 or R6 or Radeon SDR, but also Radeon 7200. And if you install the driver, it will say Radeon 7200 series. So the reason I got these two is because they've got DVI, which is awesome for video capturing, and the ones I have are only with VGA. These two, I believe, are 32 meg, but they have slight variations here with the capacitors, but there should be SDR and 32 meg. This one is SDR with 64 meg, but it's passively cooled, so I'll still have to find out what the actual clock speeds of these cards are. And this is a video card I'm really excited about. This is the River 128 ZX. So the ZX has more VRAM, it is a little bit faster, it can run higher resolutions, and the VGA signal quality is also better. So this was the video card before the River TNT and TNT2. I've actually done a video build on this. I might put the link down below in the description. It's got a very unique looking output, very grainy and rough and raw, but this also makes this card pretty cool. So very excited and can't wait to benchmark this card and see how it performs compared to the regular River 128. And this video card is also interesting. Firstly, it's an Nvidia Quadro card. I love the Quadro's workstation cards. They're very well built, very solid basically. But this is the Quadro FX, and it is for the PCI Express interface. So it's got a bridge chip here that converts between AGP, that the chip actually interfaces, and the PCI Express standard. So yeah, it's basically a Geforce FX for PCI Express, which is very interesting. I don't know what project I'm going to use this with, or if there are any applications for it, but I saw this card, it was very cheap, so yeah, I just had to have it. And that's it for this video. So these were all the pickups for October 2017. If you've got any questions or comments about any of these items, leave them down below in the comments. I'm very interested to hearing for you. And that's really it. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you soon with another one.